Hey YouTube, it's your girl Ashley Williams, and if I sound irritated, it's because I am. Anyways, if this is your first time here, welcome, shalom. This is my channel. If you have, oh my God, if you have been here before, welcome back. Y'all, my daughter has been in and out the bed for the past 45 minutes. I've been trying to get this video recorded for the past 45 minutes, and she keeps sneaking her little ass out of her room. Anyways, let's get into this video that I've been meaning to make for a while. Today we're going to make our Boxy Button Up tee. So right now, tonight, my plan is to tailor the shirt that I purchased from the Goodwill. I've already given it a good iron, and I've taken the what's it called, the pocket off. So let's put it on, see where we are going to take it in, and see where we are going to crop it. Oh my God, let me get my thoughts. I don't think that I need to take the sleeves in any. Maybe like as far as like the width of them goes, maybe I do need to like trim them down just a tad so they're not as long. That'd be something I'd be considering. But I do think that it's a good length overall. The shirt is very long on me, but what I think I want to do is to cut it right here between this button. Is that too short? Oh my God, I don't know. Because it's like if I do this one, maybe, because like at that point, the shirt like doesn't have any more buttons. So if I cut it right below the buttons, that'll be fine. And then do you think I should take the sleeves in? Yes or no? I kind of think I like it with the sleeves like this. This is actually going to be easier than I thought it was. I didn't think that I purchased a button up that would fit so well. Like I thought, since it was men's, I think it's a medium. I thought it was going to be bigger than this, but I think it's actually going to be fine. Because plot twist, in true Ashley fashion, I did not try this on when I bought it. I just bought it. But this is it. Let me turn to the back. If it's supposed to give like that boxy look where it's like not supposed to be too fitted, I think this is perfect. I actually don't need to pin a thing. Ugh. Okay, so tailoring is going to be easy tonight. Because I don't know. Let me know what you think about the sleeve length. If I need to adjust it, I will. I kind of like where it's falling though. I don't know if I'll still like it when it's boxy, but I'm going to try it. Oh my God, you guys. So I need to find this creator because I almost didn't want to tailor this shirt because I saw a TikTok on his page and he had a polo shirt. Where my phone at? He had on a polo shirt, right? And he just cut it. He didn't do no tailoring to it. He just cut it. Fashion is immaculate. I followed him immediately when I saw his fashion content because he don't miss, baby. So his name is John_Prejean. The fashion is doing it, my guy. The fashion is doing it, my guy. So y'all could like maybe follow him if you want to. Like he has nothing but fashion content for men. It's giving like, okay, he's from Oakland, or at least he's in Oakland. That makes a whole lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense right there. But okay, let me get to cutting this shirt. It does have a double rolled hem, which is like about 1/4 of an inch. So I need to leave a 1/2 inch seam allowance when I do cut off the excess fabric from this garment. So let me not get lost in the sauce on his page. You know how TikTok be sucking you in and gets to cutting, baby, because I still have to work out tonight. Almost freaking forgot to show y'all some things. So I want to show you guys some things that I really love about this shirt, like some detail that's on this shirt. This shirt is a cotton polyester blend. There's nothing we can do about that. We can't be picky when we're going to the Goodwill. Like, we're doing our part to save the planet. Okay, so let me show you guys some parts that I really like. So first and foremost, I love this little button detail on the collar right here to keep the collar down. Another thing that I like is this fabric is very sturdy. It feels very thick, very sturdy, very durable. And I could tell the person who had this, they wore it a lot. Because that tag gone, baby. I couldn't even get the wash instructions for it, but I did just wash it like normal. There is a minor stain on it. Honestly, I think it'll be fine. Some of my text may or may not go there. And then also, look at that. What's that thing? Oh, my Cricut Easy Press that I had to go to like 3 fucking stores to get, but we got it. But yeah, I'm gonna lay this out real flat and then we gonna get to cutting. So on typical button ups, you see how it like curves at the bottom? We are not preserving that curve. We want it to be straight across and boxy. So That should make it fairly easy. And another thing, I lied. This shirt's a large. It's a men's large. What type of large is this? Because I ain't no man's large ever. But also, it's still a little oversized. Like, let me not do too much on me. Okay, but let me get y'all situated so that we can cut. I also forgot, we're going to draw out the lines for where we want the text to go on this shirt. And I said that in a previous video, but I'll say it again. The text that we are using is a quote. Let me get the quote. I posted it on my community this week because your girl was slipper slacking this weekend. Like, in all honesty though, like, I was tired and then I got my hair done and it was a little too tight. So we had to postpone some things. So the quote is, God created black people and black people created style. How you feel about that, right? Good choice, good choice. So what my goal is, or like my plan is, I want to put God created black people on one side and then on the other side, and black people created style. But I kind of want to have it staggered. I don't want to have it on the same level. Like, I want one part up here, other part down here. You see what I'm saying? The vision is visioning for me. Hopefully I figure out how to use my Cricut correctly, and hopefully, well, it's gonna print out straight. It should print out straight, because when I was watching some videos online, I saw like it came out like aligned for people. So let's get set up to cut this, do the rolled hem tonight, and then I'm going to mark out where I want my text to be. Okay. So this is another easy alteration that we can do. Like, I've shown you guys alterations before, but this is another easy one. And what you'll need to do these markings is, of course, your clear ruler. See-through rulers are essential when you're sewing. And then a fabric marker. I have finally found mine. This is a Mark Be Gone. When you spray water on this marker, it disappears. Hopefully this one works out well for us to be able to see. If not, I do have a brand new one that we can use. But first things first, let's get to doing what I said I was going to do. So we said if we cut right under the button. So this is under the button, and I'm going to go down. I'm going to go down an inch because, first of all, I don't trust myself. Second of all, I don't trust myself. But a good thing too to do is like have it lined up with your cutting mat. I low-key need to get a bigger cutting mat because this one's not big enough. But if you could line up with your cutting mat so that you're ensuring that your line is straight, that's what I like to do. So I'm actually not going to mark, but if I was a novice, I can show you guys what I was going to do, what I would do, and what I would suggest. So you have your ruler, you have your invisible marker, you're going to take it, line it up to your fabric, and get your line as straight as possible. So let me look, let me look, let me cook. Let me look, let me cook. Here's my button. Here's the inch mark right here. The inch, we gonna line it up with that mark. Typically I don't do this, like, we just cutting, baby. But I'm gonna line everything up because I do need that 1/4 of an inch hem. And I do want to, so it should hit right here. My hem should hit right here. And my button's gonna be up here. So this is where my hem should hit. So let me mark that out so that I know later. This is the hem line. I don't know if you guys can even see that. It comes out so light sometimes. Let me zoom y'all in, friend. Okay, let me get out the bird's eye view. Okay, you see that little mark I did right there? This is the little mark. So this would be where I would like my hem line to be. So when I do my double rolled hem, this is going to be a 1/4 of an inch. This is that where I'm going to cut. 1/4 of an inch up from that, another 1/4 of an inch up from that. So you need a 1/2 of an inch seam allowance for this garment in order for it to come out correct. So once I have those lines, I'm gonna line my ruler up to that. Make sure everything is straight, kosher. And like, you see how I'm lining up to the edge of my cutting mat as well with my ruler, making sure everything's square. There's also this other tool I've seen before. It's like a little handle thing for on this. It makes it easy for holding your ruler down when you need to cut. So that's what it looks like. Zoom it out a little bit. That's the line. And now I am going to use my rotary cutter to cut this. And I've flattened out the shirt a whole, like, very well so that I'm not having no lumps and bumps. You can do this with scissors too. I just prefer my rotary cutter because you don't have to pick anything up. And you could keep your ruler aligned to it too, but I don't know. I'm getting better at just cutting. Okay, so I have the shirt cut. I turned it inside out, and I have my handy dandy little hem tool, and I have it set to 1/4 of an inch right there. If you use centimeters, it is conveniently on there for you. But I'm gonna line it up to, oh, why my camera out of focus? Hold on, camera, get it together, girl. Is you okay? Is you cool? I'm gonna set it up to the edge of my fabric and then mark out that 1/4 of an inch. I'm gonna cut this side seam so that it's not too crazy, and by too crazy I mean too bulky. So I'm just gonna cut it at 1/4 of an inch. I'm gonna do it on both sides, and it's also like a good way to line up your fabric, or make sure you're doing an even hem on your fabric. Like, you don't want your hem to be uneven. So I'm gonna cut the other side, and then we're gonna come back and iron the hem up so that it can be a double rolled hem. That way we don't have to serge because we'll be hiding that raw edge. You get me? You get me? Less work. And then we're gonna take the sewing machine and sew right along the edge of that hem, and then we are done for tonight. We don't need to line nothing up, because when we take our Cricut and create our text tomorrow, we just need to know what size the text needs to be to fit into the part of the shirt that I want it on. So let's get it popping. Okay, so I made one revolution around the shirt. I switched to using the tip of the ironing board. We're gonna roll up again and then press, 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 and then to that sewing machine. Capiche? Capiche. Tomato, tomato. So this is the hem. You see raw edge, right? You're just gonna take it and roll it on up. And now we have a hem that's completely rolled in on itself, and that raw edge is no longer visible. And so we don't have to worry about serging, because the fabric is going to be rolled up on itself, so there's no need for that. And I'm going to do this all the way around, ironing as I go to keep everything nice and in place. I'm going to pin, because I'm not in the business of wasting time right now, and I don't want this to come undone. Ooh, and do you see that? You see how well we lined up to where we made our seam allowances? Love that for us. Okay, let's admire the work, ladies and gents. Are you ready? Ooh, one of my clip-ins coming out. Listen. We're not gonna talk about that. I might cut that out. Anyways, let's admire the work. So I finished doing the hem. So this is my beautiful, lovely double rolled hem. You see what I was talking about? How like the raw edge is not showing, it's tucked in there and hidden. And then on this front panel, it's lining up with the back panel. So like when it's buttoned together, it's gonna be nice, flush, pretty, put together. I need to make sure, I might use a zipper foot just so that when I get to this point, it's not crazy and I could actually make it past the button. I actually might I might start here with my button foot so that I'm catching both sides of the fabric. I'm trying to decide now if I'm gonna top stitch or understitch. I think the proper way to do this is to top stitch, but I don't know if I trust myself to catch the fabric in the back, so I might do it the other way. Don't take that as like a real sewing technique, but I think that's what I'm gonna do just for safety and because I don't trust myself. In real clothes, you would probably top stitch this. And let me show you the fabric, the thread that I'm using. I'm gonna be using this like pretty like blue fabric just to give a little bit of an accent. On the shirt itself, they use a white fabric, why does it keep saying fabric? They use a white thread instead of a blue thread. I just wanted to give a little like, you know, a little je ne sais quoi. I don't even know if that's the right term, because the vinyl that I'll be using is black. So I like kind of want to add a little bit of a dark color to this too, because the buttons are going to remain white. But if I add a little bit of color on the hem, it might do something. You might not really be able to see it, who knows, but that's just my thought process for now. But let's sew this hem and be done for tonight. And tomorrow we are going to print our vinyl. We're going to do a Cricut unboxing. Because it's still in the box. I mean, who would I be if I didn't buy stuff and leave it in the box for months at a time? I don't think I would be me. I don't think I would. Okay, so we finished the hem. Let's look at what we've done. Let's look at what we've done and plan for tomorrow. Okay. So this is my beautiful, lovely hem. Do you see it? It got a little crazy in some places, especially right here because I was a little too close to the button. But it's nice. It's even. I'm going to put God created black people. And then on this side, I'm going to put black people created style. Best poem I've ever heard. So that's the plan for tomorrow. I'm about to go take my behind to sleep because I'm tired. And I will chat with y'all tomorrow when I start printing out the items or the text from my Cricut and get ready to apply them and be done with this shirt. Okay, bye. Okay, guys, it is the next evening and we are literally only back because the strength of me telling y'all that I was going to come back today and do the Cricut unboxing with y'all and start cutting out my pattern. But there's always a but, right? I'm not designing nothing. I'm not cutting nothing out tonight. It is already, what time is it? Oh, my watch died. It is 9:32. My leave out looking crazy. I'm tired. I was really trying to get this video out to y'all by tomorrow. I think we're just gonna have to go to next Monday. I'm very sorry, but I don't know. I'm tired. It's just tiredness catching up with me. But let me stop talking about being tired and show you guys the Cricut that I got. Let me take this down some. So I purchased the Cricut Maker 3 like back in November when Joann's was having a Black Friday sale. They out of business now, and this little dent in the box tells me that's why. Just kidding. I don't know. I've been saying that this thing is heavy. That like every time I notice something is wrong with a product I've gotten from Joann's, I'm like, oh, this is why. And then also, why my tape cut? Honestly, if everything's not intact in this damn box, I'm gonna crash out. I'll lose my mind. Okay. This thing is heavy. It's been in the box for months. I think these are the instructions. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, yep, let's get you started. Activate your machine. And I need to watch these. Like, I probably should have opened this box without y'all. Oh, yes, a warranty. We love a good warranty. My husband's going to make fun of me. And then they gave you some sample vinyl. It's not enough for what I need to do. It's smart vinyl. This is the removable one. I don't want to use that. All right, let's see what else is in here. All right, let's see what's in here. Recyclable cardboard. What color did I buy? I honestly feel like they only had one color for me to choose from. Oh, they gave me more vinyl. Did my black ass know this was gonna come in the box? No. Or I wouldn't have bought all this damn vinyl I bought. Oh, it's sticker cardstock. I do want to make some stickers. Okay, I like that. I like that. We're not mad no more. I like it. And now the star of the show. Oh, it's heavy. This is the Cricut Maker 3. It's heavy, y'all. Honestly, I don't even think there's a reason to save the box since Joann's is closed and I can't take it back. But okay, let's open her for real. I need to find a place to put her in my office because she like needs a dedicated shelf. I need to see what the actual weight is because if so, I could get an IKEA shelf. Because IKEA shelves only hold like a certain amount of weight depending on if you screw the shelf into a stud or not. So it might have to get like a shelf that's not from IKEA. I feel like my clip-in's about to fall out again. You guys, oh my God. Random, unrelated story. I was at work today. I was just chilling, minding my business, doing a training. And I looked down at the floor. Guess what's on the floor? A clip-in out my damn head. I don't know how long it was there. Didn't know how, like, where it came from in my head. Didn't know where to put it back in. So it was a wild ride. I think the next time I put these clip-ins in, I'm gonna have to have like my hair out or like majority of my hair out with it. This is not the purpose of this video. I'm so sorry, but this has to get off my heart right now. But I don't think I'm gonna do it the same way because the way that I feel like these tracks be so ready to show, I don't like it. Because I work with all men. I'm the only black woman there. But I have one woman coworker, but she don't always be there. I work with all men. They're not black. And I know they'd be curious. Nobody has asked anything. But still, we don't have room for that. Okay, back to the Cricut. Okay, it's not plugged in, but we can. Ooh, let's open that thing. Girl, you see how she opened herself? Okay, girl, you did that. I think that's the only thing I need to take out. And then I need to find my cut tools because I know I bought some. Because I bought like a kit. Brief intermission. Let me make sure I have everything I need. Well, I can show you guys this. I purchased this. It's like the little basic tool set so that you could get to transferring your designs, taking out like the negatives. This is, I guess, to flatten something too, and then some scissors. Hi, my name is Ashley and I'm about to crash out. Let me tell you why. This is exactly what my black ass gets for keeping this Cricut in the damn box for as long as I did. This machine, I don't think it comes with any of like the cut tools. Like the cut tools are sold separately. You would think if you purchased a beginner's bundle, it would have that in it. Cause like I swear to God, like I checked my freaking order on Joann's. This is what we got. We got that little thing that I showed you, right? The little cut basic tool set. We got a 12 by 12 green standard grip cut mat. 12 by 24 standard grip cut mat, and then a 12 by 48 vinyl transfer tape, and the Cricut Maker 3, right? That's it. And another thing of vinyl, but no freaking cut tools. Cricut, you guys are pissing me off. But also, I guess I could have done more research, but I'm actually like really annoyed right now. So I'm gonna go on to this website for Cricut and I'm going to see like what the instructions are, see what cut tools I need, so the next time I come and talk to y'all, I can actually be doing what I need to do. But honestly, like, this may be God just being like, girl, you know you need to go to sleep. So what are you doing? Go get in the bed. So yeah, guys, that's it. And it comes with a 1-year warranty. That's kind of short. Yeti comes with a 5-year one. But you know, you can't get everything you want. So Cricut had me do like a starting project. I guess it works. I don't know. It don't sound like it's cutting anything to me. I don't see nothing being cut. It's doing movements though, but in my mind there is no blade, so I don't know how it's cutting anything. Like, the setup instructions on Cricut need to be revised, because I'm 1,000% positive when this thing comes out of here, it ain't gonna have no design on it. Let's see, it's done. And guess who's right for $1 million fucking bucks? Me. Anyway, I learned a little bit of something on like how to do design, how to make it work. Per usual, everything has to be purchased. They want you to pay for like extra fonts and stuff. But I did see this thing online where this girl used Canva to make her design and then printed it with her Cricut. I do have a Canva plus subscription, so that might be a possibility for me, because I'm not paying for another subscription. The last subscription that I paid for was a YouTube Premium, and that's the last one, baby, because we don't do commercials around here. But yeah, we got our little practice on. My Cricut is all set up. It's connected to my computer. I have the design space. I also got the design space on my phone, and I looked up Michael's to see if they have the cut tool that I need, and they do, and it's cheap. It's $14.99 for 2 blades. So we're gonna go get that after work tomorrow and then get to cutting. And like, you guys, I'm very tired. My voice is like messing up. I think I've been talking too much, quite honestly. So I'm about to go get in the bed, and I'll see y'all another day, friend. Y'all was supposed to get this video tomorrow. Like, that was really my goal. Hey, it's me again. Wrap me up, put me in the bread. Oh my God. Wrap me up like a burrito and put me in the bed, because I took that little thingy thing out. I'm gonna show you what I took out. I'm talking all this mess, y'all. That thing right there, when you push the little button on top, guess what it does? Guess what it does? It makes a blade come out. Now, the reason why I didn't make a blade come out when I was trying to cut my stuff, I really don't freaking know. So we're gonna try that little beginner project again, because like, it took like 2 seconds to print, and I want to see what's happening, because it comes out like a little decal. I will be putting that on my water bottle. So let's get it popping real quick. So this is the first design that I'm picking. I made some little hearts. My hearts are not going to be that color. They're going to be black, because that's what I have. We have to click make. We have the vinyl in the machine. We know now that when you push this button, if I zoom in, I don't know if you can see it. I don't think the angle is good. Like, there's a little knife that comes out. Let's see what's happening. Apparently though, that knife that's in there ain't the good knife. So don't say this. Just make it. I do like that, like, when you're supposed to do a step, it'll tell you on the computer and then the button will light up. So that's what it just did. Oh, is it not in there good enough? Oop, come on, girl, get your life. I'm trying. There we go. All right. Moment of truth. If I did this right, we're gonna have some little hearts for my water bottle. Is it good? Okay, let's press. See, like, it says press that one. Like, on my computer, it says press go. Over here, we see press go. So we're gonna press go. Let's see what happens. It's kind of loud. Oh, okay. Okay, girl. I don't know. Okay, I see it this time. It's so hard to see, but there's a heart right there. Unload my material. Let me see if I can show you guys. Do you see it? Like, do you see the heart? Oh my God. Let's take it out. Let's take it out. Let's take it out. And let's like go get my water bottle. I'm so tired. Oh my God. Hold on. Okay, here's the water bottle. Here's the thing. I think I just need to peel it off. Oh, I'm scared. Apparently this is like removable vinyl. Okay, let's put it on. Probably should have washed my water bottle first, but fuck it. And we have our first Cricut project. OMG, I gotta get the air bubbles out, but we did it, friend. Black just like my heart. I'm just kidding. I have a soul. All right, y'all. So for real, I'm about to go get in the bed. We figured out kinda how to make stuff work. It's supposed to cut 2 more things. We're not cutting 2 more things. Like we're just gonna cancel where this is at. We know that we do it now. We know that we have a blade. We don't have to go to the store. I just now need to figure out how to size my design so it's the right size so I can put it on this shirt and be done. Hey ladies and gents, so it's a new day and we are getting ready to cut after I was about to crash out last night over nothing. It was literally because I was tired. I'm still tired today, but I feel better because it is 8 o'clock as opposed to like 9 o'clock when I'm doing this. My daughter is in my office with me, so if you hear something, that is who it is, a little gremlin. And if you hear some basketball in the back, it's Laker game day. He watching basketball. Rashad, sir. Anyway, he's supposed to be giving her a bath at halftime. That does not matter right now. So I'm going to show y'all what I did while I was not talking to y'all so y'all can see what's popping. You need to stop. So what I did is I followed this lady's video. What's her name? Kim Coffin? Crazy name. But she had a very instructional video about how to create your pattern or create your Cricut design. So this is how I did it. Hopefully it comes out right because I don't want to waste the vinyl that I have. And I looked up some instructions on like mirroring it. That's why it looks backwards. And then how to apply your vinyl to your cut mat. So I'm going to get everything prepped over here. Over here at my desk, I'm going to get the transfer ready. So I have my cut mat ready and I put into the Cricut app what kind of mat I'm using so it knows the size. I guess there's only a couple sizes that you can use. So I have that already input into the Cricut machine itself. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my vinyl and put it into this cut machine that I have. And I'm only going to cut off a certain amount of it. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I don't want to waste excess vinyl for no reason. Because that's possible. And I also don't want to like waste time trying to cut the vinyl after to the dimensions that I need. So in the Cricut app, it told me that the design was only 6 inches long. So I'm gonna cut 7 inches of this. So this is 6 on here. Wait, this is 6 inches. Okay, so if I cut this whole part that I have out right now, it should be more than enough to get my pattern going. And this is like a little cut tool that I purchased from Michael's a while back. I use this when I cut pattern pieces because it helps everything stay like nice and lined up for when you're taping it together. So that's a little tip that I could give y'all. So I'm just gonna cut this. There's a little blade in here. Oh, I didn't cut that part that good. It cut it well enough, but you get a nice straight cut real fast, real easy, because I don't always trust myself to cut straight. So this is a great tool for accomplishing that with minimal effort. And I'm gonna have minimal waste of my vinyl because we don't need to be wasteful. Next, I'm going to take my standard grip mat and I'm going to align my vinyl on the mat. But this is also why I wanted to ensure that when I cut it straight. So I'm just gonna roll it out. Where's my little scrapey tooly thingy? You wanna zoom in? Okay, so I'm just gonna flatten out any bubbles that I have in here. Oh my God, guys, this is so exciting. I'm finally using my Cricut I bought ages ago. And I got all the tools and stuff. Who said money can't buy happiness? What are you doing? Okay. No, leave that up there. You think mommy's distracted. Okay, so I have this on here now. It says put the shiny side down, and I have mirror on my machine. So now I'm gonna scoop my machine, give it a little bit of clearance behind it. I think it says give it 10 inches behind. And now let's put everything in. It's in. Ah! I'm scared, y'all. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think it's gonna go right because like the one that I did last night went well. I am afraid when it comes to ironing stuff on. All right. Is it doing it? Oh, it is. Oh, that's crazy. You can't like tell it all. And I cut way too much transfer tape off.
Be quiet. Calm down.
So while that's printing, I'm gonna open my Easy Press because this is the next step. So I purchased this from Michael. Shout out to Michael's. What's up? Y'all about to be my new homegirl. Y'all need to get some, what's it called? Some fabric. Because I will be there. I will be there. Stop touching that, please. So let's slide this doohickey out. There's so much tape on here. But I did look on the Cricut website. Cricut gives recommendations on how long you should use your Easy Press on things. And so for the everyday vinyl that I have, I need to warm the fabric, preheat the fabric for 5 seconds to remove any moisture. Just heat it up, get it ready to accept the vinyl, and then put the Easy Press on the vinyl for 30 seconds. And then once the design is cool to the touch, I can peel off the adhesive backing or like the clear backing. I don't know what it's called actually, but there is some backing on here that I could remove once I let it cool down. And also I lied to y'all a little bit. The next step isn't immediately going into ironing. I need to remove the negatives. So like take the centers of letters out and remove the excess vinyl. Then my design will be ready for transfer. So let's take out this heat press. It's so tiny and so cute. And I did figure out the reason why you are not supposed to use an iron, and it's because irons have steam and you don't want any moisture when you're applying vinyl, because that can mess up the adhesion of the vinyl to whatever you're vinyling. So learn that. And so that's why I'm glad I did go out of my way to get an Easy Press. Do I wish like I could have like convinced myself to afford the bigger one? Yes, because then I could do this entire design I have right here in one go instead of doing it in multiple passes. But like honestly, it's fine. But we're done. That whole time I was talking to y'all, I finished. So let's take it out. All right. It looks so good. Okay, let me see if I could zoom you guys in so you can see it. I don't feel like you guys are going to be able to see it because it's black. But it looks good. It looks good. It looks good. Oh, man, I'm going to waste some vinyl. I did figure out a way to get this off. So now I have my excess fabric off, and it's time to start peeling this away at a 45-degree angle so that I do not disrupt this what's it called, the vinyl. But the key is to take up the vinyl but leave like the clear plastic part. So on Kim's video, she did suggest using this first, using this tool to get up the corner, and then pull at a 45-degree angle, nice and slow, so that in case something didn't cut too well, I'm not tearing it off. But do you see? Do you see? The letters are starting to come through, girl. And my pattern is perfectly mirrored. I'm going nice and slow. Oh, it's coming off so well. And this vinyl is, what's it called? Matte. I don't know why. At first I was scared. I thought that it was shiny. Did not want no shiny letters on this shirt. I want them to be matte. Hopefully this comes out just as good on the project itself, but so far I'm freaking satisfied. This is coming out so good. so now it's time to take this off of the easy standard grip mat. So on the video that I watched, it recommends you turn it over and then peel your design off this way. So it looked like it disappeared. I'm getting tired, y'all, so just peel it off. And it's better to bend this mat than to bend your project. At least that's what was said. Ooh, still bending my project a little bit, but it's off. I'm gonna put it on my shirt and see how I really want to lay it out, and then yeah, we're gonna be done. So I'm trying to decide. This is my easy press mat, by the way, that I've had for ages. I use it to iron on my sewing table. So what I'm trying to figure out is, am I gonna put the whole quote up here, or because I've marked out 2 placements, or am I going to put God created black people up here and then put and black people created style down here with the name of the individual who said this? Or should I just keep it all up top? Because I'm trying to think, like, it's rather small. Like, I don't know if it's going to look crazy if I only put like this one line up here and don't put this one with it. But if it's like, if I was going to do that, should I have done it all together and then just completely left this part blank, or like figure out a design or something? Like, because I know the example that I posted on my community, I posted like a Sade picture on the bottom part of the shirt and then the quote up top. I didn't make an image to go on this shirt, but I can, because I have Canva and I saw that you can import images, so that's a possibility for me. But I'm really trying to figure out this placement. Low key though, low key, let me show you something else. Low key, I want to just put it down here, because that's so different, right? Like, most of the time when you see a shirt, you expect for it to be up here, but if you just put it down here, like, that's so different. And it's like a cropped boxy tee. I think I might just, you know, put it down here and only down here. I think that would be kind of cute, because this is a shirt that, like, I can't tuck in anyway. Oh my god, these clip-ins is coming out today, y'all. This, I don't know how y'all do it, because it's so much work, especially with a leave out. I can't do it. But I think I've convinced myself to just put it on the bottom. But then that means I could have kept the damn pocket on the shirt. But it's fine. The shirt don't need no pocket. It did add flavor though. I could put it back on. I know what I'm doing. I could put the pocket back on. I still have the pocket. I just gotta take them stitches out of it that I put in it and then stitch with white this time. This is why you should plan your sewing projects, by the way. We already know me. I don't be planning stuff. I plan it a little bit, but I don't plan it all the way as I should. So yeah, we've been convinced to just put it on the bottom of my shirt. Let me get my husband's feedback real quick though. Hold on. Okay, so I have decided, you hear the yelling, he ain't about to come help me with nothing right now. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna just put the quote on the bottom of the shirt, put the pocket back on. I think I might leave the pocket off, but I'm gonna try the shirt on after I put the vinyl on there, and then we're gonna see how we feel about it. Cool? Cool. So what I've done so far is I've taken my easy press mat, I inserted it inside of the shirt so that it's nice and flat, like I'm protecting everywhere I intend to put this on. So next step is to heat up my easy press and then put this onto the shirt. The cool thing about this is, like, this is sticky, so when you put it onto the garment, it stays nice and in place. I really love that about it. Right now my easy press, it's heating up. I put it on the high heat, and so on this instruction booklet it says when it's orange still that it's warming up, and when it turns green it's actually ready to go. So we still have some time waiting for this to get its life together, so we just gonna chill while it gets hot. Hey, my Cricut just said that it's ready to go, my Cricut Easy Press. So we're about to start with warming up the fabric. It says warm it up for like 5 seconds. Oh, this is hot. Oh yeah, that's hot. Okay. And I'm so glad I listened to myself and didn't like try and do this with an iron. It says 5 seconds, baby. Hold on, because I don't know. I'm scared, okay? All right, now we have the quote. Hopefully I really like this. I hope I do. I hope I do. I hope I do. I want to line it up with this seam right here, so it's straight. I think I want it to be right here. Should I have measured? Probably, but we're just gonna put it down right here. Get it nice and flat. It looks good already, right? It looks good already. All right, so let's iron. I hope I'm doing this right. So it's 30 seconds. Where's my phone? So we're going to turn this off, sit it back in the cradle, and then we're going to allow this to cool for a minute, and then we will pull it off. So I'm going to let this go off for a minute, and then I will take that off. But I'm very excited to see what it looks like. It looks like it came out really good. All right. I think we are cool to the touch now, so let's get to peeling. I'm scared because, like, you just peel. You just peel. You just peel it away. Oh, this looks so freaking good. Oh, it looks professional. Ah! This is also cool too. Like, you can't see because you're on camera, but kind of like you can see that. It looks so good. Okay, we got to try it on. And to put the pocket on or not, we're going to try it on and then see how we feel. Okay, players and pimps, I'm about to go start my own clothing line tomorrow. We about to do it tomorrow. Don't mind the shorts. We know we would never wear this with the shorts, but this is what it looks like. I don't know. Let me take you guys down a bit so you can just like see the shirt and the shirt only. But what do we think? Should I have done it over a little bit more? I think it looks better than it would have looked on the chest placement because I am a woman. I got boobs. It would have been lumpy and bumpy and stuff. But I like it. I maybe think, I'm going to go look in the mirror to confirm that I need to add the pocket back. But it looks good. And it's the right way, right? It's the right way. Yeah, it looks professional, don't it? Okay. We did it, guys. We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. Okay, after all the frustrations, after getting ready to cuss Cricut out, after missing the drop when I was supposed to do it, we did it. I'm going to go look in the mirror and confirm if I really want to put this pocket back on or not. I'm really leaning towards it being a no because I like this shirt being as simple as it is, but I just need to see how I really feel about it. But BRB, please hold, because you know we got to get final looks. Okay, hold on. Okay, after careful consideration, aka laziness, I am going to leave the pocket off. And then I went in my room and I looked. As much tailoring has been done, but what I did do is I did roll up the sleeves. I felt like that looks a little bit better, but it's very simple, very basic. I think if I do this again, which was like a very easy project, so I probably will, and I have more vinyl, and I love this quote, I will get a button up that is for women so that it'd be a little bit better fitted, and then I could get a better fit on the side so that the pattern isn't really like overflowing to the back of the garment. So it was a good placement. One other thing that I was thinking about is like I would have loved to just put it on the back of the shirt, but the way that this shirt is, it has like this little like pleat section in the back. Let me try and show y'all. Like, you see that little pleat thing? So wouldn't have made it possible for me to have like a flat pattern. Now, the third option is to make a button up myself. Then I can tailor it to my body. I could put darts in it so it could fall over my chest correctly and fall on my sides correctly. And then I would be able to do a flat panel in the back so that I could put the text across it, kind of like how Essentials does it. I could do it in that fashion. But for this one, this is all we gonna get. So I'm gonna leave this video where it's at and get into some of the final looks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed crashing out with me a little bit because I thought Cricut had played me. Cricut, you that girl. You that girl. Have y'all seen that video on TikTok where he's like, you're that girl? Yeah, you are. You're that girl. That's exactly how I feel about Cricut right now. Like, because once I figured that thing out and I figured out how to use it, it's over. It's off to the races. I don't know why I left it in the box for so long. I was playing. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys' patience with me, but sometimes, you know, we need a break. I probably should have just said that because that week off was needed because my daughter was tripping. You hear her right now? She's still tripping. Anyway, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I am so excited for next week's video. We are going to start making that halter top corset that I've been dreaming about with the matching purse. Next week, we will be drafting up that pattern and getting prepared to make it so that when we get to making it, we could have perfection. So be sure to turn on those post notifications. As always, I will be back. Well, maybe not always. Maybe sometimes. I will be back on Mondays with another video. So be sure to stick around with your girl. You know, I'm trying to do that thing. I'm trying to be here for you. All right, I'm getting delirious. Bye.